Some time ago, I got a comment on my latest Tugs tutorial video. The user IDon'tCareEXE asked if I wanted the heads on my models to move. He then followed it up with a suggestion of using 2x2 turntable plates to make them rotate. This comment brings up a valid point. The models in the show could rotate their heads, so why can't mine? I actually have tried using turntable plates before, but saw little success. Some of my models are so compact that the head would sometimes rub up against other parts of the model. I was skeptical if I could apply the same functionality on a smaller scale. But then IDon'tCareEXE commented further. He suggested to move the heads forward by half a stud. It's simple, yet a genius solution. So today, I will be showing you how to modify my models to have rotating heads. Let's get started. Depending on the model, you will need either a 1x2 or 2x2 dark gray jumper plate. You may also need a couple of dark gray 1x2 tiles. I would also suggest having a brick separator handy just in case. Let's start with 10 cents. Begin by separating the head from the model. Next, remove the dark gray 2x2 plate and 1x2 flat tile. For 10 cents, we will be using a dark gray 2x2 jumper plate. Place it one row of studs away from the smokestack. Take the 1x2 tile that we removed earlier and place it between the smokestack and the jumper plate. Now attach the head to the jumper plate. As you do, make sure the tan notch lines up with the dark gray stud. By moving the head half a stud, 10 cents can now swivel around. Let's move on to Zebedee. Unlike 10 cents, there is plenty of space between the head and the smokestack. You could use a 2x2 turntable plate here, but since they don't come in dark gray, I'll be using jumper plates and tiles. Begin by removing Zebedee's head. Next, remove the dark gray 2x2 plate. We will use a dark gray 1x2 jumper plate. Place it behind the dark gray 1x2 tile. Take an extra 1x2 dark gray tile and place it behind the jumper plate. Now attach Zebedee's head to the jumper plate. Again, make sure the tan notch lines up with the dark gray stud. Lastly, let's modify Top Hat. Begin by removing his head. Next, remove the 2x3 dark gray plate. I would suggest using the brick separator for this step, as it can get tricky to separate the plates. Take a dark gray 2x2 jumper plate and place it one row of studs away from the smokestack. Place an extra dark gray 1x2 tile behind the jumper plate. Before we can reattach the head, we must first connect both halves. Attach both halves to a brown 2x3 plate. Now attach the head to the jumper plate.
The way he moves his head about, I'd say he's a pain in the neck.
I resent that!
And there you have it. 3 examples of how to modify the characters' heads. I hope this tutorial was insightful and has inspired you to modify other Tugs models. Thank you for watching, and have a Happy New Year.